Hi, my name is Amelia, and this is The Gray Lamb. This channel is a combination of exploring terms and ideas around healing narcissistic abuse with my own therapy. So today I'm going to read you a letter that I wrote to end my relationship with my mother. And it's something I'm doing for therapeutic reasons, but if you find yourself in this letter too, let me know if anything in there seems like you've experienced something like that. I think it's really important for us, especially people who are older, because we've spent our whole lives trying to cope with this relationship, whether it is a family member or perhaps a boss or a sibling, somebody significant in your life. Narcissistic abuse can be encountered literally anywhere, in any sort of group situation, literally anything, a friend group, a work, school, a cult, a church, a family. So I'm writing a book about that. Anyways, let's get to the letter. So I wrote this letter back in December, right before Christmas. And it is now almost August, so this is about 7, 8 months ago. Hi, I have become overwhelmed by things from the past. I need time. So I'm not going to interrupt at every point in this letter, but I'm going to say that was fawning. I didn't straight out just say, I hate you, I never want to see you again, because I was still scared back then that I needed something from this relationship in order to be safe. If you watch some of my other videos, you'd understand what I meant by that, but it's not really that important. I just wanted to say that as we come out of these relationships, we can find ourselves acting in ways to protect ourselves that are not our true authentic self. The rest of the letter is very much my authentic self. Okay, carrying on. Basically, I feel that the fact that I had to over and over tell you the effect on me of choices you made or mistakes is not right. You had no desire to repair or take accountability, literally not even once. It was all my work. Not right. I had to work so hard, struggle so long, go through so much hardship just to get you to see your actions, apologize, and do better. That is degrading. That alone is enough. I'm emotionally and mentally taxed in this relationship constantly. In the spring, after getting mad at me for telling you that you gave me your house, said I could tell the rest of the family, then changed your mind, and you got angry at me, which is Darvo. You got mad at me for your own actions, and I did nothing to you. You didn't just get mad at me, you wrecked my life. In my 20s, you used to give me a dirty look when I needed to talk about serious things. In my 30s, I spent my energy writing big long letters that you refused to read, while helping you pick out a fucking house while I was homeless. In my 40s, I tried to make videos for you to watch with your therapist about the messages I needed to send to you about our relationship and why I couldn't have one with you at all. And you said, I will not watch the videos like a child. The amount of humiliation from you telling dozens of people about my private life for decades is enough, let alone everything else you refuse to stop doing. I was literally fighting for the last family member while you sit there in your huge family, your own house and car, degrading. Last spring, you asked my best friend to get together with her to complain about me while I was trying to hold on for dear life in a very, very precarious living situation. This is a fact. You can deny it all you want. That is a bad path to go down. Don't bring it up to her and leave her alone. She has been through things you could never imagine. Her and I have had horrifying lives while boomers like you have everything they need. Look at what we have to live with. I know you will deny this. That is what narcissists do. Don't make those choices anymore. Don't become that again. I know you, and there's no doubt you did this because you were acting insane and angry for no reason at me at the time because you were embarrassed that you made a bad choice and again looked like a bad mother. I did nothing to you. I'm tired of feeling I need to accept less than I deserve just to have help to survive. The things you have done to me are degrading. That is how I feel. I finally understand it now. That's what gaslighting and mental control does to you. You can't see the truth even of your own feelings. You would never read any letters or work to repair anything with me until I was in my 30s, and after years of my own suffering and labor in therapy to try to talk to you. You were way too good for that, I guess. The word I use when I look at the things you've done, like try to put life insurance on me when my health was declining, is degrading. Part 2. What have I ever done to you? I was a troubled teenager 3 decades ago. Think about that. I was traumatized, and that is why I acted the way I did. Meanwhile, you were making decisions about me and my life that would destroy my brain's ability to even handle life as a young adult. You ruined my self-esteem, and your gaslighting made me have mental and emotional damage. My life was set up to fail with self-sabotage and you sabotaging and everything going on while I was trying to survive and go to university. Gaslighting makes you not trust anyone or even yourself. You cannot handle life after that much trauma. And you see the results of having been abandoned and mentally abused by my family. You truly do not know what you did. How could you know? Because that would make you a fucking psychotic, sociopathic monster. And you did it more than once. There are no excuses. You tried to cover up the house thing this past year and would not even apologize, believing it was somehow not your doing or didn't even happen. Go read the emails from April 2025 and after. That is called gaslighting. Because of decades of your behavior, I have these lapses, and then I realize what the truth is, and then I go back to needing help and hoping that I am safe. But I will never be safe with lies. My last question is, why do you think it's okay to walk around having treated me like this? You can't be honest with yourself, and that is very unfortunate. I won't spend my time with someone who will just do this again like you did last spring. No amount of helping me can cover up what I have experienced. Abandonment, recurring public humiliation, stonewalling, lying about me and who I am, mental abuse, and having to force you to listen. That is degrading. You also turned against me twice during the situation at home that was out of control. I can't do anything further about the damage that I continually sustain in this relationship, things that you have never even tried to repair. I have done all of the work and it's not worth it. For you to do what you have done and act like nothing happened says a lot about who you really are. Go ahead and feel sorry for yourself. You have a car, a house, a huge family. I will never have those things. This ruined my ability to have family. I have no confidence around family as I have been humiliated and abandoned enough by you and my father. I have no confidence. Sorry. You have done immeasurable damage to me and have never even once on your own volition come to truly apologize without years of suffering to get you to be honest. It was all forced and my energy that I needed to heal. So we're wrapping up here. This is the last few paragraphs. This is my thesis about my father. He never once respected my boundaries to be left alone through my entire life. He manipulated others to get to me, and that caused me to feel chronically chased, unsafe, and worse. He is a deeply abusive, sick person who has nearly crossed every boundary with me and other women. I will never ever speak to him again, and I'm happy about that. Regarding you, my mother, you should have sought reparations for what you did to me, but you have done the opposite. It takes years of work to get you to even look at the truth. You are infallible, apparently. Years of massive effort to help me is great, but it's not if it sits upon lies, betrayal, and pretending that things never happened. So now I know the truth of how I was truly treated and how I feel. And here I am again, alone without support. I don't want to hear from you. I know this is a lot and it comes out of the blue, but it is much worse in my shoes, suffering like this. So that's basically the end of the letter. There's really only one point in writing a narcissist a letter, is so that you can read it, so that you can keep putting yourself in your place, which is not under their thumb, which is out of that enmeshment, which is disconnecting from the family Wi-Fi, as other YouTubers like Jerry Wise say. The letter and what I write and the journaling and the work I do is changing my brain so that I'm not stuck in this disgusting entanglement anymore that has been so detrimental literally to my life. Like, I'm so sick right now, I can't go outside at all because of tragedies and problems incurred from having my life continually undermined by my family. So thank you so much for being here with me and listening to my words and my letter. It means the world to me that I have a place where I can kind of share this with others that might be going through something similar. And thanks so much for watching.